the old Timey movie review, and today's movie is called Spooks Run Wild. So the movie starts off in standard black and white fashion, with lots and lots of stock footage, barely relevant to the movie. Hey, that store sells pants. Just pants. Ah, the days when all a store needed on its sign was the word pants. So the movie now introduces us to the main characters, who are a group of troubled teens on their way to camp.
I guess they got us, Smokes. Take a couple of squad cars and these Dick Tracy bracelets.
Ah, the days when these kids constituted a gang. Oh look, one of the kids is an offensive black stereotype. Way to go, movie. Hook 'em while they're young.
Man, we're going to camp.
Camp? What, have we been drafted?
I'm disappointed. I thought we was going to reform school. I would have been a sophomore this year.
Oh, kid.
Yeah.
So the kids are placed on the bus and head off to camp, stopping along the way at a town called Hillside. Population, 3 skinny people and a snowman. Once there, they goof around and make trouble. Oh, they're on the special bus. That explains why they talk the way they do. So at town they find out there's, just listen in.
We interrupt this program for an important announcement to listeners near Hillside and Colton. All citizens are warned to be on the lookout for the monster killer.
So a man who kills monsters.
Who is believed to be in this vicinity. This maniac has left
It's a man. Yeah, I got that.
the trail of 3 inhuman murders.
Murdering non-humans, so he kills monsters. Yeah, I got that. Sounds like a good guy to me. But apparently by monster killer they mean murderer. Thanks for not just saying that. They then leave town and arrive at camp, where we find out the man in charge of taking care of the underprivileged kids is an overworked lawyer who hates kids. Was this the inspiration for the movie The Mighty Ducks? The Mighty Fox! So the night falls and the boys get ready to go to sleep.
How can you read in the dark?
I went to night school.
And as the others are asleep, one of the boys gets up with the idea of sneaking out in the middle of the night and going to town to meet up with a girl he met there earlier. And then 2 of his friends wake up and insist on joining him on his date. So at this point we're introduced to Bela Lugosi's mysterious and sinister character, who is not the monster killer, but instead one of the movie's central characters and is also the movie's biggest plot device, as well as being the biggest red herring I've ever seen. I tell ya, it was this big! He's accompanied by what I can only assume is his little Lugosi as they enter the town cemetery on their way to get to their new home. Wow, there's a lot of tombstones for such a small town.
What are you doing here?
Oh, okay. I see why. The gravedigger just shoots at anybody who comes into the cemetery. No questions asked. Funeral processions must be bloodbaths. Was that just how people said hello back then? And what's up with Lugosi being able to disappear like that? I mean, it's never explained. In the end you find out he's a magician, but how's he able to vanish like that? Does he have, like, real magical powers? Did the movie just give him magical powers to make him a more effective red herring? Hey, movie! Movie! Can I have reviewer powers?
You do have a power. The power of edit.
Sweet! Edit power! By the power of Hillside! I can now jump cut myself anywhere, as long as I take the camera with me, film myself at the location, and then edit myself into the film. Not a really good power, is it? So into the forest the kids proceed. Why are they filming this in the shade? Guys, move over into the light, please. I can barely see you.
Come on, let's get out of this shell hole.
Are they assuming we'll think this is night? Because I can see the sunlight in the background. Never mind, that couldn't be it. That's too stupid.
Hey, I wonder if we're heading in the right direction.
Guys, move into the light, please.
Ah, you got nothing to worry about, pal. I got my compass with me.
Well, which way are we going?
So dark I can't see the compass.
Okay, then move into the light.
I wonder if this is a cow trail or the state highway.
Wait, this evening is supposed to be at night. They just got out of bed. Wow, this is supposed to be day for night. This is the worst day for night shot I've ever seen. It's as clear as day to me that it's as clear as day in this shot. Did they think they were tricking people with that? Wait, were they tricking people with that? I gotta go visit someone. I'll use my power of jump cut. Fucking shitty powers. Hi. Hi there. You ever see the movie Spooks Run Wild? Yup. Did you notice the day for night scenes when they leave camp? What you mean? When they all leave camp at night time? Well, they pretend it's nighttime, but it's actually day. I just done saw that movie, and I'm certain it was nighttime. It was all dark and stuff. No, that was just in the foreground. You could see sunlight in the background. I didn't see none of that. It's like now. Your face is in the shade, but there's sunlight all around you. No, it's nighttime. No, it's not. The sun's right there. What? Where? I don't see nothing. It's too dark. So the kids continue to wander through the forest at night. Oh, jeepers! They're not even trying to shoot day for night now. It's just blatantly day. Day is plain as day. But pretend it's night.
Hey, Duck!
Duck is going down, not across and behind. The boys are joined by the other boys and continue on till they get to the cemetery on this dark and bright day for night.
Oh, come on, you chump. We'll be out of it in a minute.
How long is a minute? That's too long, brother.
So into the cemetery they go. Gee, I wonder what'll happen. Yep, one of the kids is shot by the gravedigger. Which makes me think, is he the monster killer? He's certainly gun happy enough. And really, why is this town worried about a monster killer coming to town when they already have this gun-toting loony they should be worried about? But I gotta admit, I kind of admire the gravedigger. He's quite the entrepreneur. Not everyone would have the guts to shoot people willy-nilly like that, just to make their business more profitable. Although, shooting a poor kid? So the kids carry their wounded friend off through the forest, till they come across a light-shrouded house on this bright night. Seriously, is this Alaska? Going to the house, they ask for help, and are escorted in by little Lugosi. Why does little Lugosi have a candle? It seems bright enough in here. But maybe it's supposed to be dark, like outside. Or maybe the candle's super strong. Did the people who made this movie understand light? So Lugosi's character meets the boys, and has the injured kid brought upstairs and put in bed. And then the movie devolves into the kids wandering around, being afraid of Lugosi for no reason, looking into rooms, looking for each other, running from Lugosi, putting on suits of armor, sleepwalking, and this pretty much fills up 2/3 of the movie. The ridiculousness of the movie's stretching out scenes reaches its pinnacle when at one point the boys actually walk through a door, up some stairs, and out into the graveyard, for the sole purpose of talking about what they had planned to do next, before walking back down the stairs and into the house. So then they put their brilliant plan into action as they attempt to scare Lugosi with this moronic costume. Is Lugosi believing this? If that's the guy's body shape, he'd be deformed. He'd either look like a 90s superhero with a big torso and small head, or like an African lady who wears neck rings that her neck would be stretched out. But anyway, now we see the girlfriend of the lawyer, who also happens to be the camp nurse, as she goes out to look for the boys, and ends up meeting with the monster killer. And of course she trusts him explicitly. And then he just happens to take her to the house where the boys are. Thanks, plot convenience. At the same time, the angry mob of villagers goes to the house to catch the monster. And again, thanks, plot convenience. And finding Lugosi, the boys tell the villagers that Lugosi is not the monster. The monster attacks the nurse, causing her to scream. The boys hear the screams and go and save the nurse. And the villagers catch the monster, Lugosi puts on a magic show, and 2 boys kiss. The end. Hi! Did you enjoy the one-liners in this movie? Do you want to relive them at any time? If so, well, you fucked up, but if so, have I got a deal for you? 'Cause here it is, 100 or so funny one-liners. With this great book, you'll get such classic one-liners as... Quit drooling, you're getting me wet. How long is a minute? That's too long, brother. You'll also get classics like this. You know something? I like this room much better in the dark, and I don't like the dark. It'll only cost you $19.95. Plus $19.95 shipping and handling. 100 or so funny one-liners is such a great book, even I own a copy. Order now, and you'll get this crappy DVD with some of the most famous routines in it. For free. Plus $3 shipping and handling. If you don't have these in your library, you've got a better library than me. Call now. Operators are waiting for your call. Order now and receive a free pair of pants.